Man, so here it is. This is the first coat. I'm about to start unplugging some of these wires. There's the original harness right there. I'm about to snatch off the fuel system, all that stuff. Yep, and then we got to start do another paint and try to get this motor painted and prepped and ready to go in as well. Shout out to Mike over at KDS Performance. He is sponsoring this video. It's going to be a video inside another video, so y'all stay tuned for that. All right, so he said he needed his power steering pump switch. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to take it off. Yeah, I think he needs something. So we got this all cured up. Still got to spray one more coat. Got the motor on the truck. About to pull this thing off. So this is the 5.3. I just put it up out of the truck that we got going into this 95 Caprice. Shout out to my boy Mike, man. Mike is sponsoring this video with the KDS Performance mounts, made here in the US. Nice laser cut, raw finish. Let me show y'all what these look like. These mounts are specifically for the B bodies, and they're made to go with LS1 oil pins. But in this case, we got a Holly oil pin with this, which is the same clearance. Let me take all this. Let me tear this motor down and show you what we're working with. They let the base head run off with the pressure washer, so I'm right here at the car wash, man. About to get her washed down real quick.
Battery is dead, but to be continued. Maybe I need to lift the motor up. That's fine. Here we go.
I'll try to be able to see that. Got this thing off here. See what we got up under here. Placing the front seals and putting it back together. These mounts are made specifically to go with the LS1 oil pan, but they also work, in my case, which I'll be using today, is the Holly oil pan, and it sits the oil pan flush with the frame. They worked out great, and they're very, very affordable. I'll tell you the price at the end of them. Let's go. This is where you can find Mike at. He has his website there. I wonder if Mike has an Instagram. I don't know if he has an Instagram. I didn't ask him that. And like I told you guys before, made, oh, where's it at? Made in the US. They're very, very nice laser cut. Let me show you what we got here. So it'll come with all your bolts. These are the bolts these 4 bolts here are gonna mount to the LS. Obviously, and these 2 bolts here go straight through the block. This kit is so simple to use. It's so amazing. I'm excited to show you guys what we got here. Look at these nice laser cut mounts, man. These things work like a charm. I'm trying to tell you. They come in this raw finish, which I think is pretty cool. But in my case, what I always do is I always end up painting them. And this is, let me see, give me a quick second. So some people always confuse them. It's not even hard to, for me, I don't know how people get confused. They always put the mounts on backwards. This side right here, where you see where the notch is, this goes on the passenger side motor mount. And if you go on the website, they also, he also has instructions. I'm actually gonna put that one on the ground. I don't want to scratch anything. This is your other mount right here. It goes on the driver's side. You see where the little laser cut is right there? They pretty much go straight in just like this. And they fall straight down. Literally super easy. I love these things. So you guys might say, oh, they're a little bit ugly and stuff like that. I actually love the raw finish, man. They're pretty dope. Put me in the mindset of a muscle car, but watch what I do with them. And there's something else in here. I don't know what this is. Seen these before? So I'm gonna have to call Mike and ask him what are these for? I'm hoping he didn't do this by accident. If he did, I'll just send them back. But I never used either one of these before. I don't know what's going on here. But so this is the motor right here that we're going to be using. It's going to be a 5.3 with a 406E transmission. Right now, I removed the front timing cover, removed the oil pan, and I'm about to remove the rear main seal, put the new oil pan on, and get this thing dropped in. All right, you guys. Now that we have our LS1 oil pan on there, aftermarket of course, all you have to do in order to put these mounts on literally is just put them on right here, line them up, and they actually have a little space where you can slide. What I was saying is I always leave them a little bit loose where I can slide them a little bit. So if you come to this side, you can actually see that I actually spray them black, and I don't tighten them all the way. Well, maybe this is a little bit too tight, but I always have it to where, dang, they're not even all the way tightened. But I have it to where I can just basically kind of move the mount back and forth a little bit. And once the motor, I got it positioned to where I know where the motor is going to go, then I lock it down all the way. So let me paint this other side, get ready to drop it in. The moment I've been waiting for. Once again, make sure you guys go check out Mike with KDS Performance. Motor mounts, he does G-bodies, B-bodies. Like I said, he also does C10 motor mounts. Oh man, these things are great. I love them. All right, we got the mounts on this side. Make sure, like I said, this how they're supposed to look. Driver's side, passenger side. So when you drop them in, if you get confused, just look them up on the instructions. He sells them on eBay and everywhere else. This part right here goes on the ear to your motor mount. So now I'm gonna have to drop it in. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody with me to record me to help me drop this thing in. But this thing, I used these mounts before, like I said, super easy. Don't worry about the rear, the front seal or the rear seal, because I'm gonna install them in the car. All right, cool. We inside the garage now. Got a little bit more light. You know, same thing with this side, man. It's still a little bit wet. Leave a little bit of wiggle room up in here. It's actually this one. That's probably the tight one. Oh, it's this one. That's the tight one. But leave a little room, wiggle room. And yeah, we're about to do it. We're going in, man. We're going in. Please go ahead and like this video, subscribe, share, and comment. And since we're speaking about likes, like I said, once again, Mike has sponsored this video with these beautiful KDS mounts that were made in the US. So please go check them out on Facebook, KDS Performance. And let's drop this thing in real quick. Drop. She's kind of marrying her own self straight where she needs to go. Give her a little push. And these mounts do sit super far back to the firewall. So just be careful with your heater hose in the back. Make sure you don't break them things. It puts your motor in a factory location. That's what I like about them. So exactly where your LT1 was sitting, this is exactly where your LS is going to be sitting. The mounts work like a charm, like they do every time. You see front and back. I love these mounts, man. Front and back. There you go. They are in. I got tension still on the motor and all that, but I can let that down. Mike, KDS Performance, I appreciate you much, man. Seriously, thank you for these mounts, man. Thank you for sponsoring this build. I greatly appreciate you. And also look in the link below. It's gonna show you that I use his mounts over, this is probably like 5 years ago I used these mounts. And a 96 Impala LS3 4L80 build. So you guys check that, check the link below so you guys can see how I use the mounts. And a bonus to that video is it shows you how to LS swap a B-body. You know? Thanks again, Mike. I appreciate you, bro. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and go over to Facebook at KDS Performance and go ahead and give Mike a great thumbs up and give him some feedback. Guys, that the mounts, they're made for LS1 oil pan. You see that? All that clearance there, and it's literally flush with the frame. So that means No hitting bumps and busting your oil pans. You know. Thanks again, Mike. Appreciate you, bro.